Today I wanted to do a contour and highlighting video, and the purpose is for my cousin because she kept bugging me about doing this, and I finally said, alright, I'll do it. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your face is completely perfect, meaning if you don't want to use any concealer on red spots or anything like that, you need to get a color corrector, which is a green lotion that you can apply on your face, and it'll correct all your redness. So if you already have perfect skin except for a bit of redness, just get a color corrector and you'll be fine. But if you have really bad under eye circles, you need to use concealer. The concealer that I use is Bobbi Brown's Corrector in Peach, and it has a really peachy undertone, so that helps neutralize the under eye circles and the purpleness under there, so that's great. Also, if you don't want to use any kind of foundation or anything like that, and your skin tone on your face is a lot lighter than your body or darker, you need to use like a BB cream or something to neutralize that color on your face and make it match the rest of your body. For contouring, I usually just contour on my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawbone, and that's it. You can contour your nose if you want to make it slimmer. My nose is already pretty small. It's pretty slim. I mean, I have no problem with my nose. I love my nose. But I'll show you guys how to contour your nose a little bit to make it a little slimmer if you wish. The first thing I do though is I pick up a really matte bronzer. You want a bronzer that doesn't have too much orange or red undertone, because you want to make it seem like there is some shadow underneath your cheekbones, which will create the illusion of you having cheekbones. Right now it doesn't look like I have any cheekbones or anything. I just have a very oval shape face, but you can't see any definition in my face whatsoever. So what I do to make that happen, to make definition happen, is I take a small angled brush like this. This is from Crown Brush, or I take the small powder brush from Crown Brush. It's perfect. It's I feel like it's very flat. Both of them are pretty flat. So it's perfect to get underneath there without spreading that color too much, because you don't want it to go above or underneath this area right here. If you want to know where your cheekbone is, just take your hand right here. It's usually where your ear starts, right here, this little piece. I don't know what you call this, but yeah, you just touch that, and then right there, that's where your cheekbone starts. You're going to feel like a little bit of a hollow and then a bone right there. So you'll feel it up to like there. So that's how you know where your cheekbone is. So you want to take one of those brushes that I mentioned, and you're going to just do that with the powder just on one side, not on both sides. As you can see, the powder is only concentrated on one side. Now this side that has the powder on it, you're going to place the powder where your cheekbone starts, right here, and you're just going to place it, and you're going to bring it almost right onto your nose, right, and then down a little more than halfway towards your lips, right there. That's where you want to stop, because if you put too much over here, it's going to look retarded. Yeah, it's going to look bad. So you just want to place that color right there and bring it up a little bit, creating like a triangle, a small triangle right here where your cheek is, just to make this area look thinner. Because if you have a round face, which I have like a oval shape, but if you have a round face, or if you think your face is too chubby, which I do, you just want to bring this up to create like a shadow, to make it slimmer. So when you want to bring it up to your forehead, you just want to put it right where your temple is, right here, and bring it up to where where your eyebrow is, right here. Just put some right there. On the top part of your forehead, you just want to put a little bit of that powder there, and that's going to slim your face. Do you see? Magic. Magic! So now we're going to do the other side. So this doesn't only just contour your face when you put it up here, but it also gives you the illusion like you have a bit of a tan if you're a little too pale, especially in the winter time, because this is where the sun would normally hit you from above. The sun will come and it'll hit you right here, so that also helps if you're a little pale and you want to put some color in your face. Now for the jaw, you just bring that bronzer right underneath your jaw, right here, right underneath chin as well, and that just gives you a more defined jaw and chin. I'm just putting some right on my chin also for that sun-kissed effect, which I really enjoy. For your nose now, this is probably gonna be the hardest part because, you know, sometimes you can overdo it a little bit on your nose. So what I recommend you use is, if you don't have a brush for doing this, for contouring, you should use one of your eye brushes. This is the Sigma medium angled shading brush E70, and you can use something like this and dip it into that bronzer right there, and you just want to go on the sides of your nose, right? You can start right there where your eyebrow starts. You want to go there on the side of your nose, just drag it on the side and just blend it downwards. Now for the tip of your nose, you want to make it slimmer, so you just take some of that and just drag it. Because see, my nose is a little bulgy right at the tip. It's not perfectly straight, you know, I don't have any plastic surgery on my face or anything. That's how you can get it perfectly straight, unless you're really lucky and you're born with a perfect nose. But since it's a little bulgy right here, you want to take some of that and put it on that bulge part. Just continue straight from where you started. You just want it completely straight, and then just drag it out. For me, this is a bit too much contouring. I really don't like to do that. I don't like to do this at all. It's not something that's important to me, but for those that it's important to, I just wanted to show you how. So then now I'm taking a fluffier brush and I'm just blending out the color a little bit. So there you go. That's the contouring portion of this tutorial. I don't know what to call it, like a FAQ 101, I don't know. But yes, now to make it even better, like to make the nose look better, to make everything look better, you need to highlight. But I need to put some color in my cheeks before I do that, so I'm just using this matte color new Vibe right here. Very pretty. It's limited edition, and I'm just gonna put some of that on my cheeks. Some people also have questions on how to apply blush, and mainly you just want to concentrate the color right here, right there. You don't want to drag it up onto your nose or to your lip. So I'm taking some of that color and I'm just placing it. See, you just want to place it where your cheek is, and you want to just do dabbing motions. And then I just kind of swirl it and blend it a little bit with the bronzer so that it looks cohesive and it doesn't look like it's two colors, because then it just doesn't look cute. So I just do that and I just put it right there. You can smile. See that? That's where your cheek is. There you go. Do you see? See that? It just gave me some color to my face. It makes it look normal. I mean, it makes it look like alive, because here I look dead with some bronze and it doesn't make sense. Here I look like I'm alive. Not a zombie. I know it's all the rage, all the zombie stuff, but you don't want to really look like a zombie. It's not cute unless it's Halloween. We're gonna just put some of that color right there on our cheek. Smile. Just bring it up a little bit. You don't want to bring it up too much to where it's on your under eye circles. You don't want that, especially if you have really bad under eye circles, because that's going to bring attention to them, and you don't want to bring attention to them. You want to take attention away from them. Now we're finally going to finish off with the highlight. I switch out my highlighters all the time, so today I wanted to bring out my NARS Albatross highlighter. I haven't used this thing in like the longest time, but it's this very pretty, I know it looks scary, but it's actually like a goldeny color. It's very pretty. It highlights like crazy. It's like the best it's the best highlighter I've tried. So it's the best highlighter I've tried so far, and I just use my setting brush from Real Techniques. So I just take a little bit. You don't want to take too much, especially if this highlighter it's concentrated. So if you take too much, you're gonna look like a fairy, like with fairy dust all over. So you know you don't want that. You're just gonna take a little bit like that. See, just tap off excess. Okay, and we're gonna place that above where we put the blush right here, right at the top of our cheek, and we're gonna make like a little C connecting the highlight that we used for our makeup. If you use makeup, if not, just make a C and create a highlight underneath your eyebrow with the highlighter. So you just want to bring that right there. And this is also meant to make your face look, you know, thinner and more defined. So if you don't have a lot of cheekbone, this will create the illusion of you having the most beautiful cheekbones ever. Now that I have this, I look like I have a little bit more of a cheekbone, and just gives it a little extra something, you know? Please try to avoid putting any of this powder on your under eye circles, because that's just going to be a mess. It's going to be really bad. It's the same thing as the blush. You don't want to accentuate your under eye circles. You want to make them disappear, and putting highlight and sheen on and shine on them is going to make them stand out so much. It's bad. Don't do it. I also like to highlight my Cupid's bow right there. Makes you look like you have fuller lips. Now underneath my lip. And for your nose, you want to finish off your nose by putting a little bit of highlight right in the bridge of your nose, right here in the middle. You want to put a little bit of that highlight there. And that's how you do it, folks. That is it. It's a little bit time consuming. I must agree, it's easier to not do all this stuff. But if you really want to have cheekbones, fake cheekbones, without surgery, obviously, this is the easiest way to do it, and it really does make your face look slimmer, and I don't know, I love it. I love doing this every single time I go outside, because I don't like my face not having any definition. It looks so flat, but now it looks like, you know, I have a lot of dimensions on my face. I hope this helped some of you out, and if you have any tips or tricks, please post it in the comments, or if you'd like to see something else, please let me know. I'm open to doing anything for you guys, except, you know, naked things. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.